morning! Welcome back to the art table. Today I have a few things out that I'm going to play with. I want to do a quick little page in my small All Because of Scraps journal. And what this journal is, it's just a journal where I take scraps from my scrap bin and I just create pages of funky flowers and funky whatever else I can come up with on my pages. And I've shown this book many, many times, but if you're new, that's what this book is about. So I'm going to turn that page over. We'll get to a fresh page. I always put a piece of paper behind my paper that I'm working on, just in case glue wants to seep out or something wants to get on the page behind it and stick. I think I'll open it. And what I have out today is just a few things to play with. I went over to put my scraps away and I saw these sitting there and I thought, I'm going to play with them. So here we are. This is a piece of copy paper that I've just been putting tea bags on. As I have my tea, I take my tea bag out, set it on here, and let it do its magic. And then I have 3 scraps of paper that have colors that I wanted to use. This area, this area, this area. And then I have a little die cut that I've had around forever, just sticking around in my scrap box. So I'm going to use that. Don't know where it came from or who makes it. I'm sorry. And then I have a stencil. It's just a dot stencil. I don't know the name. Let's see if there's a name on here. I don't see a name. It's by Heidi Swap. No name that I see. So just look for dots. So I'm going to use a glue stick, maybe this titanium white. Let's just take this paper. I'm going to put it here and I want to see what kind of shape I want. Let's just tear it out. We'll get a tear going. Okay. I left the flat side because it's just going to be glued down to the edge anyway. And we'll maybe put that up the top like that. Or we could go around like this. No, I don't want that. So let's try this. I kind of like that. Let's just glue it down. Today's just one of those, let's go for it. Don't spend too much time thinking about it. Let's just do it. I have another video that's ready to go, but I can't post it yet because I'm sending something to somebody and I don't want them to see the video. They don't watch my videos very often, but occasionally they do, and I don't want them to see. But it's going to be a 2 or 3 part series. I've got part 1 done. I'll be working on part 2 either today or tomorrow. So I don't know when the videos will go up. So I'm going to take my bird and see if I want it here. And I want to take these pieces. I want to make rough circles. Still haven't got my chair squeak fixed. It's okay. I kind of like the chair squeak. Feels like home. This is a rough circle. Get the best size I can get out of there. There we go. Let's put that right here. Let's do a dark one. And it's got some gold and some black in it. Let's go over here. Let's cut a circle here. Let's put that there. I'm just testing out the place. I'm not sure this is what I'm going to do, but maybe. And then I want this area in here. They're not the same size, they're not even, and that's okay. I like that, but then that bird is higher than I would like it. All right, this is a no think day, remember? So let's go ahead and glue these down. I don't want to spend too much time dwelling on it. I love these colors together. It's really pretty. Okay. I think I'll put my stenciling on before my bird. Let's go ahead and try that. I'm going to use a palette knife. And I'm just going to get a little bit out on my palette knife and just rub it down here. and maybe too lumpy. I may not like it. We'll see. Let me come back with a sponge. I don't think I like that. Let me get a sponge. You know what? I don't like the dots. I think that's what it is. I don't like the dots. Well, that's better. There we go. That's better. Okay. Let's just put a few more. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Let's wipe off the extra. I'm going to let that dry for a second, and then we'll come back and put our bird on and add anything else that we might want to add. All right, that's dry enough. I'm going to take my Stabilo. I changed my mind about gluing my bird down. I'm going to take my Stabilo, and I'm just going to add a little bit of interest with my Stabilo. Let's use my left hand, just for the fun of it. Okay, good enough. Then I'm going to take my paintbrush, just any brush. I'm going to wet it, and I'm going to activate this. This is pretty. Let's see, how do I like this now? I think I like that. Okay, I'm going to dry that. Okay, I've got some Liquitex matte medium. I'm trying to use up the rest of this, so let's see if we can get some out. Whoop, there we go. And I'm going to put my bird down with that, and I'm going to kind of place my bird down here. It kind of looks like a tree with some branches now, so it's kind of like he's hiding out in the tree. So that's my plan. Stick him down in there. I'm going to go ahead and put this all over the page, and that way my Stabilo will be sealed in too. Okay, let's put him right there. I'm going to wipe my palette knife off so no black is on top of him, and then I'm going to kind of push him down in there. This will keep him down good enough. I'm going to let this dry for a second, and then I'll finish up the page. All right, this is dry enough, and I'm going to add a word to her, I think. I've got a little tiny piece of oil pastel that I pulled out of my box that's broken. I'm going to write the word rest because she looks like she's resting in the tree. It kind of looks like a nest here, and I have this piece of little scrap that's been sitting over here where I throw things that I don't know what to do with. I thought it kind of looked like an egg, and I thought, well, maybe I could put that in there somewhere, like she's protecting her egg. I don't know, maybe it would be okay just somewhere on the page, but I want to write the word rest up here first. I'm going to write left-handed so that it's not perfect and in line and ordered, so that it just looks kind of funky looking. I don't think that's dark enough. All right, I think I want to take that off, and I want to find a darker color. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to heat this up with the heat tool and spread it around with my finger and see if it kind of blends into the page. If you try this, be very careful because the oil does heat up and it will burn your finger. But I've kind of blended that in now. So now that I've done that, I'm going to add a little bit down here too. Okay. Well, that added a little color. So now let's see if I can find something that I like better to write up here with. I think what I want to use is my Kimberly 9XXB pencil by General Pencil Company. I love using this pencil. I don't use it all the time. I used to use it all the time years ago. So I just want to write the word rest with my left hand again and see if we like it better that way. There we go. That makes me happy. I like that better. So I'll just add a little bit of pencil line all around here just to bring a little bit more down here. Kind of contrasts with the dark lines. I like that. And I'm not going to put this on. It just would bring too much to it. So I think that's all I'm going to do. I love this. I think it's really sweet and very simple. Just take a bunch of scraps, put them down, do some doodling, and you're done. All right. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I'll see you again soon. I'll talk to you later. Have a great whatever it is. Bye-bye.